Hey everybody, Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Wanted to talk real quick about the opportunity that we have as contractors when something goes wrong. A couple weeks back, we unfortunately had an incident where a technician ended up, he was cleaning the deck and somehow, I guess he was rinsing off the house or something like that, and it had switched tips and didn't put the tip all the way into the quick connect and lock it. So guess what happened, but obviously the tip ended up going through the window into the house. This customer though was amazing about the entire thing. Really just by not being on me every day about it or being super mad. I mean, I talked to her, apologized for it, and explained that we'd make it right, we'd get it replaced and everything. But it's all in how you handle that. So we got the window replaced. It took about a week because they were on vacation and everything, and we needed access to it and all that. But what I just did is I dropped off basically an apology and thank you card to her, along with $50 in Cold Stone gift cards, just as a way of thanking her for being as patient as she was, and just making it a lot simpler for me to deal with as well. I mean, I was on vacation when that happened, so I couldn't deal with it right away. She couldn't deal with it right away. But that's just, and she's somebody that we've done work for in the past, and hope to do. Well, I would almost guarantee you we'll have her back as a repeat customer. But I mean, that's a way to handle stuff. It's not always going to be, if you kill a $2,000 tree or whatever, or bush, it's kind of hard to make it, replace it and make it better. But just the way that I was raised, my mom, if you borrowed somebody's, tool or whatever else or something and it broke, then you need to replace it and make it better. If you kill a couple bushes and they're not crazy expensive, replace them with two. I had a lady who got upset that somebody stepped on one of her flowers. It was those little perennial things. She had little kids, so I went out to Lowe's and bought a 6-pack or 8-pack or whatever of those little perennial flowers. Came over and offered to help plant them, or if she wanted to have the little kids help, and blew her away. I had a customer a couple years ago that were washing the deck, had the vinyl railings with the post cap. Post cap wasn't glued on tight. Just trying to clean the underside of it or the different angles on it. It popped right off and hit the deck. Busted into a couple pieces. We couldn't glue it back. So what I ended up doing is I bought two. That way, I've gone ahead and replaced the broken one. And if for whatever anything happens to another one in the future, she's already got another one sitting on the shelf. And what'd that cost me? $5, $6, $7? Big deal. She was blown away. She's already given me 2 or 3 more houses to do. And, when her house gets dirty again, we'll be out there again to clean it. For $5 or for this other lady with the glass window, I mean, it costs us about $100 to replace the window, panes and everything. And it's really not about the money at that point. If it's really expensive, if it's a $500 or $1,000, that's going to take this discussion a different way. And at that point, you're just trying to, make it as good as you can. But again, that just realize that when we screw up, when something goes wrong, there's always a way to make that actually into a great situation for you and your company. So just keep that in mind. I know a lot of other contractors have posted stuff in the past about mishaps and how they've been able to overcome that and basically give them that opportunity to shine for that customer. So anyways, hope that helps, guys. And we'll wash on. Bye.